Today on CTV News at 5, regulating encampments, why homeless advocates are pushing the region to create a safe tenting protocol. Plus, a first look at the future of a major transit hub in downtown Kitchener, what commuters can expect. And Father's Day is fast approaching. Gift ideas for the dad in your life. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us. It's an idea that was mentioned several times at yesterday's regional council meeting about the Victoria Street encampment. Delegates urging council to take note against appealing the decision and support a safe tenting protocol in the region. Joining us now with more on this idea of safe tenting is CTV's Jeff Pickle. Jeff, what can you tell us?
Well, Leanne, at its most basic level, it's a policy that outlines where people can and cannot sleep or set up a place to live on public property. It's used to create some order for municipalities and give the people living outdoors a greater ability to find a place to live without being removed. Now, multiple speakers at yesterday's regional council meeting mentioned the concept and implored councillors to support it. Cities like Guelph, London, Thunder Bay have similar policies. According to experts, it's the type of program that would satisfy the courts that the region is doing enough to not be in a breach of charter rights.
With the court ruling, the bar is low. What the justice is saying is with the Section 7 violation, the violation of the right to life, people need to have somewhere to exist in public. But creating a framework for people to exist in public without being illegal is something that is within the scope of municipal powers and something that they could do.
Now, back in January of this year, there was a motion put forward to explore the option of a safe tenting policy, but that was voted down by regional council. Leanne?
Okay, Jeff, thank you for this. CTV's Jeff Pickle. We're getting a closer look at what the Kitchener Central Transit Hub could look like thanks to new renderings by regional staff. The designs include details about what the two-level building will include, like public washrooms, leasable retail spaces, a community room, and a pedestrian path connecting to the Iron Horse Trail. The transit hub will be located near King and Victoria Streets, connecting commuters with Grand River Transit, GO Train, Via Rail, LRT, and other localized bus services. The project would also see modifications made to a stretch of Victoria Street, creating bike lanes and priority lanes for transit.
Beyond just the riders that it's going to attract, just the awareness and the likelihood that people might contemplate different travel patterns now because of this transit hub is super important for the region.
According to the region's timeline, construction is expected to start in 2027 with a grand opening set for 2031. CTV's Alexandra Hollick will have more on this story coming up for us at 6. And we have a quick programming note. We will have live FIFA coverage tomorrow on CTV and will be preempted at 5 and 6, but you will be able to watch a special webcast on ctvnewskitchener.ca at 6 o'clock. Okay, we'll take our first check on the forecast now. And we are watching for a pretty big system that will be moving over the Great Lakes quite rapidly, with it bringing some wet conditions for us here in Waterloo region and across southern and southwestern Ontario. It will entail gusty winds and embedded thunder showers as well. The bulk of this system likely going to pass by our region in the overnight hours tonight. We're looking at upwards of about 40 millimeters of rainfall over the next 24 hours or so. Currently sitting at 20 degrees locally, and the winds are fairly light out of the south at this time. Okay, we'll take a live look outside from our tower camera. Winds light, however, the cloud cover is really starting to build out there. It was nice to see a little bit of sunshine earlier today, but we are awaiting that storm that's waiting in the wings. We're going to break that down coming up a little bit later in the full forecast. As we take you to break, we'll tell you what you need to know. Grow Public School is hosting a garage sale tonight from 6 until 8 p.m. Every dollar raised will go directly towards Kids Ability. It's happening in the school's gymnasium.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
Father's Day is fast approaching. Of course, it is this Sunday, and if you haven't found the gift for the dad in your life, we've got you covered. Jeanette Ewan is here with some fantastic ideas for the dad in your life. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I love Father's Day, and every year I quiz 30 friends who are dads for what they really want. And I also want to stress, I shopped for everything. So I can even show you my receipts. We can be very editorial. Nothing here is sponsored, because I know that's important. I want people to I want to make it easier so you don't have to do the running around and find the really cool stuff.
Okay, well, let's take a look and see what you got. We'll start down here, and I love that we're on brand because everyone is obsessed with FIFA right now.
Exactly, and the World Cup is where it's at now. What kind of triggered this is, I wanted to include World Cup stuff, and I love FIFA, but their store, I went to the Eaton Center store, it's really expensive, so I found some better value at Sport Chek. And why I also wanted to mention Sport Chek is they have an inflatable field. I don't know if you've seen it.
Cool. No.
Downtown Toronto with all this activation stuff. And what I like about that is that it's free, because the games are really expensive. So you can maybe have a barbecue or something, or take your dad there. This is a fun one. They have the surprise balls.
Okay.
So you get a mini ball, which again, I liked the price on these. I think they're around $21. And because no joke, the t-shirts were $100. This is I'm sorry, I'm just such a value person that I was
I
like,
love
no.
this.
And then
good.
They might get a surprise if they don't know what the team is.
Ah, okay, so let's see what our surprise here.
But definitely check out the activation. You can see people are posting it on Instagram and stuff. It's just an affordable way to be part of it. And I'm pretty sure TSN and Crave has, my favorite Crave, has some games on.
And you can still celebrate with Dad that way.
Oh, what team
here we are.
Who is this? Anyone?
Anyone
The
want to help
Republic
us?
Oh my gosh, this is match ball. We don't know.
Well, we have a surprise.
So right into the show. Surprise! We don't know soccer team.
Surprise!
I know this is Germany. I've got that much done. Okay,
But it'll be a surprise for Dad nonetheless.
and easy, affordable things if you're doing this theme party at the dollar store. So got a lot of these
Perfect.
little,
Love it.
I mean, $1.50 for flip-flops for Dad.
Perfect.
Now, this is from a great company. This is from Fun Imports. So a lot of dads, when I quiz them, are every year they're like, we want healthy. So they import amazing, high-quality, healthy snacks. And you can go to their website, which is Fun Imports, or they're on Amazon, which makes it easy and to ship in time. And you can see these are all no sugar, low sugar. They've got Well Bites as well. This looks so yummy. I love any of this stuff because it's like that little bit less guilt and great for dads who want to make a change.
Yeah, it's so good because you're still getting that sweet treat, but sugar-free.
Exactly.
Okay, see, keeping on the topic of food.
Okay.
We know Dad loves a barbecue.
Dad loves a grill, and what I love is quality with great value, and I love a good story. And I might cry here. This is how I love finding things. And I do say to local businesses, never be afraid to reach out to me on Instagram. I love to hear your stories and put like things that fit on. This a friend sent to me, and he said, J. Quinter hot dogs are back. These are the best hot dogs, Jeanette. They were the hot dog of the Sky Dome. They were the flavor of my childhood. There's a great spice quality. The spice of them, the quality is perfect. It's just, there's no snouts or tails in there. It's just this legendary hot dog company. And then he has this young man on who's the grandson who's taken over the business, and he's talking about the packaging because they're just back now. They've just relaunched. And I'm recognizing this font. Now, my design mentor was Don Watt, who also helped develop President's Choice brand. And then the young gentleman credits Don Watt. They've gone with the original packaging. I message him. I'm like, is this my Don Watt? Don's since passed. So last night, this young man and his beautiful fiance came over to tell me all about the history of these hot dogs. And I can't even tell you how many people I've told about, and they're like, this is the flavor of summer. This is the flavor of Southwest, Southern Ontario in the summer. So definitely check them out. It's J. Quinter, and they surprised me because there was a group of a couple men that really changed how we shop in Canada. Mm-hmm. Most of them have passed, and then this wonderful young, spry Jim White, who created the Decadent Cookie, is in Napa now. They FaceTimed him with me, and the last time I saw him, I think I was 28 years old, and
wow.
Don had just hired me, so I was like, and he is a food, he has invented over, I think, 1,000 products, and he's working with them, so you know you're getting the best.
Love
so
that
J.
story
Quinter.
too. That's great. Okay, we also need some glassware to go with the barbecue.
Okay, that's how you know I'm not sponsored. This is a little deal I found, and I think it's a price correction problem, so go and shop for this now. Went into the LCBO, and I noticed they had their own like custom collection that was all this green color, and I was like, not overly impressed by it. But then I noticed this set, and it's from a very fancy design label in France, made in France. And I was like, those are beautiful. And they were $9.99. And I have a feeling it's supposed to be $9.99 a glass. So that's my little
So
bargain
go get
tip.
that now for Dad.
Okay, again, shopping local, I love, and people who are carefully thoughtfully develop their brands. This is L&L, a beautiful brand. They've taken quite a few years to develop it, but it's been about 2 years now. The quality of this jewelry, and men are wearing more jewelry, and I love it because this won't catch like the hair on their wrists. Beautiful, and it's moissanite and the best quality. And I'm the daughter of a diamond miner. You want moissanite, trust me. It's the environment, it's just so much shinier, it's so great. The value on these are beautiful. Check out their website. They have a lot of things for the dad or the father figure in your life, and I love that they're local. We love Canada, so.
Love it. And quickly, we got to talk skincare and wrap up with a little fun product as well.
Okay, Dad, one of their expectations is you have to buy their underwear, their socks, and their skincare this time of year because they don't want to buy it. So Estee Lauder, you can never go wrong with Estee Lauder. I love this gift set, and it's all their nighttime repair, bounce and bright. So it's going to be the face cream and eye cream, and this is my absolute favorite product. It's the night repair, and it's the complex. So if Dad gets irritated skin at all from shaving or anything, that'll really calm it down. Dove, affordable, great value, just launched this from their men care line, and it's a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. I had a friend try it out. He's like, I used it as a body wash too. Sorry, Dove, I'm just telling the truth. But great value, great scent. Elements made in Canada. This is a one mist that will like moisturize your face, all natural. Great to pack in his hockey bag or a sports bag.
Yep.
Dad loves things that are simple, like a simple routine, a simple wash, and a simple spray.
Dads and men need their skincare too, you know?
Dads are low maintenance too. They're pretty much happy with anything.
Jeanette, these were great ideas. Thank you so much for coming in. Of course, we have a few other fun products too. You can always shop for Dad and find something nostalgic in his life as well. Great to see you. Thanks so much. Happy Father's Day. All right, we'll take it a break and tell you what you need to know. The Ultimate Bon Jovi Tribute Band is coming to Dallas Nightclub in Kitchener this weekend. The concert is happening Saturday at 8 p.m. Tickets are $15 in advance and $25 at the door. Stay with us. We'll be right back with your full forecast next.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
Well, weather-wise, the middle of the week certainly started out dry here in Waterloo region, but we are watching for a pretty intense low-pressure system that is going to be rapidly moving across the Great Lakes. We've got a special weather statement in place for us tonight. Let's take a look at that and see what things are going to bring. First, a live look outside before we do over Waterloo region. You can see that cloud cover is really starting to build up out there because we are waiting for this storm that is waiting in the wings and is expecting to bring heavy amounts of rainfall at times through the overnight hours. Special weather statement in place by Environment Canada for strong winds, heavy rain, and potential thunderstorms overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Those wind gusts expected to be fairly strong, upwards of about 90 kilometers an hour. Looking at rainfall amounts of about 30 to 40 millimeters of localized rain over the next 24 hours or so. So fairly gusty winds. We'll take a look at this, how things play out by tomorrow morning. They taper off to about the 40 to 50 kilometer mark. Okay, here's how the system comes into play. We're watching for that low pressure system that is approaching the Windsor area this hour and will be making its way over Waterloo region by the next couple of hours or so. As you can see, we're seeing heavier pockets of rainfall in the overnight hours tonight before waking up early tomorrow morning. Those darker green spots, heavier pockets of rainfall, and then you can see the embedded thunder showers with that as well. So expect to see that if you're doing any driving overnight tonight. Just keep that in mind because this system is going to move quite fast out by the time it makes its way out. So we will see that rainfall come down a little bit faster than what we're used to, but by the time we get to Friday, as you can see, just a little bit of cloud cover, hopefully see a little bit of sunshine to close out the work week as well. Temperatures across the country, 26 in Vancouver, it's 25 in Calgary, 17 in Winnipeg this hour. We're sitting at 21 in Quebec, 19 through Montreal. 17 in Fredericton, 13 in Halifax, 9 degrees in St. John's. And closer to home, it's 19 degrees here in Waterloo Region. Many surrounding communities hovering that 20-degree mark. We did reach a daytime high of 21 in KW today, just slightly below seasonal, usually looking at about 24 degrees for our daytime high. Overnight tonight, temperatures fall to 14. Keep in mind that risk of thunderstorms stakes with us through the day tomorrow when temperatures rise up to 20 degrees. Now, we are expecting that system to move out by Thursday. Friday, a little bit of a chance for some precipitation. However, it shouldn't be anything too impactful by the time we get through the weekend. First official day of summer is Sunday with a daytime high expected of 24 degrees. 2 weeks ago today, downtown Kitchener was filled with people celebrating the Kitchener Rangers Memorial Cup win. Well, last night, a smaller celebration in another community connected to the team. CTV's Karis Mapp has more from Ayr, the hometown of the Rangers' assistant general manager.
It feels amazing. Like, there's so much history with that cup.
Fans in Ayr got up close and personal with the Memorial Cup, awarded to the best in junior hockey and captured by the Kitchener Rangers for the first time in a generation.
It's definitely bigger than I thought, actually. So yeah, just seeing all the plaques on there, it's amazing. It's like seeing it up close. You never really get to.
This community is home of Kitchener Rangers assistant general manager Michael Zult.
Everyone in Ayr loves their hockey and has cheered for the Rangers the whole way, so it means a lot to me to be able to bring the cup for everyone to see.
The trophy's trip to Ayr coming just 2 weeks after fans flooded downtown Kitchener for a Memorial Cup victory parade and party.
Let's go Rangers! Whoa, let's go Rangers!
I was actually really upset that I couldn't see it when they had the parade.
Go Rangers!
So knowing that it was going to be close to my community, even though my community is not Kitchener, where the team is from, it was really exciting for me.
The gathering in Ayr also bringing back great memories of a historic season.
I went to the teddy bear toss and a bunch of other games.
From September, I didn't think that we were going to win the Memorial Cup, but here we are today.
Right beside the Memorial Cup, the Rangers' other hardware, the J. Ross Robertson Cup as OHL champions and the Wayne Gretzky Trophy as Western Conference champs.
You have to win Wayne Gretzky, then J. Ross just to qualify for the Memorial Cup, and each one of them meant a lot to the team to win, but obviously bringing home the national title is the most special.
Especially when they can bring it home like Zult did tonight in his own car.
Lots of pressure, a lot of looking at my car if it's in the trunk and making sure my car's safe, but as long as it doesn't fall off that table when someone's looking at it, then we're okay.
Karis Mapp, CTV News.
Still ahead on CTV News at 5, creating coordinated care plans. How a new Made in Waterloo Region app is aiming to help those looking after an older family member. We'll have those details next. And here's what you need to know. Celebrate the magic of the summer solstice at the Summer Solstice Witches Market in Cambridge. It's happening Saturday from 3 to 9 at the Cambridge Newfoundland Club.
KW's Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Listen all summer for your chance to win.
Turn the lights off, carry me home.
With Bounce to your backyard.
Here's the final 5 stories we're following today. A new elementary school is planned for Kitchener as part of a broader provincial investment. The province is investing $1.6 billion in 79 school projects across Ontario. They're aimed at adding space in growing communities. Locally, over $31 million is planned for a public school on Rosenberg Way in Kitchener. Once it's built, it's expected to add 600 student spaces and 88 childcare spaces for the Waterloo Region District School Board. Officials say the tentative opening date is September 2028. The Toronto Maple Leafs have named Jim Hiller as their new head coach. The 57-year-old was most recently the head coach of the Los Angeles Kings, a position he held from 2023 to this year. He previously served as an assistant coach in Toronto from 2015 to 2019. He will be formally introduced as the team's head coach at a news conference next Thursday. A new report from Stat Canada shows the country's population edged down in the first quarter of the year, with a drop in the number of non-permanent residents. The overall population was down by 0.1% to about 41.4 million people. StatCan says the number of non-permanent residents fell by more than 117,000. The number of new permanent immigrants dropped as well. The country welcomed around 83,000 in the first quarter, 21,000 fewer than during the same period last year. Caring for an aging parent can mean juggling doctor's appointments, medications, paperwork, and endless family text messages. Now, a Waterloo Region tech company says it has built an app to help bring all of that information together in one place. Elder Ella can organize caregiving tasks and help split responsibilities among family members.
What we really want to do is emphasize the fact that you're not alone as a primary caregiver, and it shouldn't be too hard for you to ask for help or to delegate some of the things that you have on your plate to others.
Brace has
At 6, CTV's Spencer Turcott brings us more on why the need for tools like this is only growing. And finally for us, a chance to experience air travel of the future. Members of the public can now take a flight on a groundbreaking electric plane at the Waterloo Wellington Flight Centre, one of just a few in Canada. The plane has been at the Flight Centre for more than 3 years and has undergone extensive testing. But thanks to regulatory changes made last year by the federal government, it can now offer scenic flights.
Before we could only tell you about it, and our research assistants, the research team, of course, had the experience, but now it's open for any enthusiast who says, I really wonder what is it like to have a quieter airplane.
Passengers spend about 30 minutes in the air. The cost is $267 plus tax for a flight, which can be booked through the Flight Centre's website. Wow, what a cool initiative, and how amazing that would be to take. All right, we'll leave it there. We'll be back at the top of the hour with your next local news. For now, let's check in with our team at CTV National. Take care.